start. There we go. Okay, guys, I got in February 22nd when we actually went into beta. And as you can see right here, the network views are over 33 million. Guys, I could never have done this on YouTube. I couldn't have done it anywhere but what this platform has actually produced. I have over 30,000 on my members team right now. So does that tell you something? That tells you, I mean, that just is flabbergasting to all of us that we are getting these kind of results. And the system actually, refreshes itself every minute. And, every minute I probably increase about 1,000. But even more important than me, we have a young man that joined from Bangladesh, and he started on his phone. He didn't have a computer, a laptop, or anything. He started on his phone. He's got, as you can see right now, I think this number last night was like 16, if I'm not wrong. Wow. Okay, so right now he actually has over 18 million network views. And look at the number real quick. Look at 469 on the network views. I've only been showing this page probably about 30 seconds or so. And you can see his views are just going up hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, a minute. So, guys, what's really important about this, and I don't know how much you guys know about the Alexa, but all the big boys out there, all the companies that want to advertise on your site, they really, really pay attention to the Alexa. And I have some interesting things to show you really, really quick. I'm only going to take about 2 more minutes, and I'm going to turn it over to Mike and Ty. But the Alexa, okay, and keep in mind, I don't know if you guys can see this annoying GoToMeeting drop down, but it's annoying me. Anyway, just in 6 months and a couple days, our daily time on site, guys, is over 40 minutes, and daily page views are 19. So that just tells you that we are kicking butt. That's the only way that I can even explain this. We are totally kicking butt. I want to do some comparison right now. Everybody knows everybody in the world is on Facebook, right? Guys, this is what I want to show you right here. Daily time on site for Facebook, 21. Do you remember our numbers? We are over 40 minutes time on site. So we've got a very, very impressive and robust system here. I cannot wait for WaveScore. And at this time, I am actually going to turn the floor over to Mr. Ty, the one and only creator of the platform. What a brilliant guy he is. And the top producer right now in Viewtrakr, and that is Mr. Mike Singleton. Guys, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Hey, Kathy, let me know if you can hear Mike chewing his popcorn, because we don't know how much the speakers are actually picking up. So
we pick everything up on your side.
All right. So can you hand me the presenter?
Oh, you are absolutely correct, and I apologize. You're just the organizer at this point. Sorry about that. Thank you. It's all yours, Ty.
On my screen, and I'm going to pull something up and let me know when you can see it.
I can see it. Thank you.
That was fast.
Yeah, it's fast, and you're in full screen. All yours.
Great. So the question, who owns the future, we're taking that from a book about someone that wrote a best-selling novel or a best-selling book about his idea of who owns the future. It's a real famous computer scientist guy. And he talks a lot about social media giving back to the people that helped create the platform with their content and bringing their friends. And that is the world that WaveScore is in. And we're not going to be the only company that's going to give back. There's going to be a lot of revenue sharing going on in the next 10 years. We want to carve our little niche as WaveScore being the name brand of the gamification of how we keep score. First and foremost, for those of you that are on Viewtrakr, there's no social media element to Viewtrakr. Viewtrakr's are very straightforward. Get friends, watch videos, so things happen and you make money. There's nothing else really going on but the process of making money, and it's great, and it's gone viral, and it's been a huge success. And Kathy mentioned she has 30,000 people on her team, which is a huge number for an individual. For a company, we are in, you guys are seeing this in its early stages, okay? You guys are in on something at the very beginning. And so what we're going to be talking about on all these webinars is WaveScore, which is going to launch on the momentum of Viewtrakr, along with a major push around the world as a new social media. Okay. At this point, we have the technology folks behind us, Fly Analytics, that are partners and owners with us now. We have major funding in place from major technology investors, some of the biggest in the business, and WaveScore will hit, and it'll hit very hard come November. But right now, Viewtrakr, for all of us here, we can pre-build, and when WaveScore hits, have a huge head start. And there's a lot of advantages to that. So WaveScore is a brand new community, a place where you can win Cybercoin, which is real money you can use to shop online, just having fun, following friends, and sharing cool photos and stuff, meaning the normal thing, nothing new, okay? Here's an example of someone's, if you look at this, you're going to notice things when you see the profiles on the walls and the news feeds and so forth. You're going to see things that remind you of Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. We have our things that have to do with being on our wavelength and wave chatter, which is deep chats about real thoughts running through our minds. Let's find out if everybody's crazy or if it's just me. Talking about, let's get genuine, let's get down to earth, let's talk to people about what's going on, not just about who we're with and where we are and so forth and so on. But we're going to have our own niche as a social media that on its own, without a game, without revenue sharing, would be able to hold its own, okay? When you throw in the gamification of it, if it's a real social media platform people would use anyway, then you really have something. Then you're not asking some people to do something they don't normally do. Our goal is to be a great social media place where people can share their photos and their thoughts and their fun and their life. And then while that's going on, there's a subcurrent that's creating these waves, which is this game, okay? And we'll talk a little bit more about how that works as we go on. WaveScore is the gamification of revenue sharing meets social media. First of all, it has to be real social media. It can't just be all about revenue sharing. Even though Viewtrakr is only about revenue sharing and doing very well, WaveScore is going to explode as we put all the components together. And it's not just about revenue sharing meets social media. It's about making the gamification of it cool and simple. The mission is to significantly give back to our communities that's using our network. All they have to do is be on the network. You guys of planet Earth are highly skilled at following each other to the ends of cyberspace. You've gathered billions of people on famous social media sites, great and amazing sites like Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. But now it's time for you to be the star, because it's not going to be just about Facebook or Twitter or Pinterest or LinkedIn. It's going to be about the people that were a part of making it all happen, inviting people to it and sharing information on it. It's more about the people than ever, and in a way that we're going to put our money where our mouth is, and we're going to give financially back to the community that's building this thing. So as you're just doing your normal thing, posting your, I like this photo right here. Is that real? Did he really do a selfie? That's an amazing selfie right there. That's an amazing selfie. So anyway, Emma Clark's cool. She has that photo. Just doing your normal thing, having your place where you share videos. If you notice here, there's no advertisements. You're sharing videos and photos. See, some people like to post something every few hours, and some people like to comment on everything, and some people like to post something once a month, and some people like to just read people's comments and watch people's posts and just be quietly in the background. Here, there are no rules, okay? You are going to score Cybercoin by just simply showing up. If you're on our network doing whatever comes natural, there's absolutely no rules, okay? Just do whatever you want to with this network, and if you're on the network, it counts towards your Cybercoin, okay? So for the people that like to know about how the details of things, the engineering minds and the mathematical people, here's how it works. Community pool, there will be a number in it, and it will slowly and gradually go up until the end of the game each week. It starts at 0 and slowly goes up to whatever the final number that we're going to have in the pool. There will be more money each month going into the pool than there is now when we start WaveScore. So these weekly things are going to be cool. And it is community pool divided by global WaveScore. So you take everybody's points on the entire game, and you divide that big number of points by the community pool amount. So a point has a value, okay? So let's say that value is 8 cents, 10 cents, 20 cents, $1, 0.6 cents, it doesn't matter. Whoever gets the most WaveScore gets the most of the community pool, right? So it's the amount of the community pool divided by the global points that have been awarded at that moment, you know, real time, and then that gives the points a certain dollar value, and then it instantly in real time shows you what it's worth in Cybercoin. I don't know if we'll always have the dollar sign up there or not, but Cybercoin will always be worth $1, and then the points will dictate how that comes together, okay? So all you're doing here is on normal social media, connecting with friends, expanding your wave as your friends connect with other friends, and we track it forever to the ends of cyberspace and credit it back to you, and as that's happening each week, you're going to score Cybercoin. Cybercoin is money that is real money that you can spend in the computer. You can't take it outside of the computer. That's cyber, right? And we're in the process of trademarking this little word, and we have our own spelling, but it's about money that can be spent only in cyberspace on the internet. The good news is the internet has the greatest shopping mall ever. Every single store is in there. You can shop online with it anywhere you want to. If there's any kind of famous type of store, whether it be Best Buy or Home Depot or Starbucks or movie tickets from AMC, if they're a major store in the world, they want our business. They want us to shop there. There's a new game each week. Viewtrakr, for those of you that are playing Viewtrakr, you only get paid on new activity. When new people reach new levels, you get paid. On WaveScore, if you had 1,000 people you got paid on last week, you're going to get paid on those same 1,000 people. All they have to do is show up on the network, okay? And of course, if you look at, if it's like Kathy's team, as Kathy's team grows with a new person on her network every couple of minutes. And so each week for her, it will be more than the week before. But you're going to continually get paid on everybody. It's always free to play. We have a product that we're going to talk to you guys about for the business-minded folks, and it's really awesome. But this is not what we want to market to the masses. We don't want our free players to all upgrade. This is truly the spirit of this. The spirit of this is for, this is not something that's a good low cost. No, it's free. Free is as low as is the perfect price for the masses. Okay? It is the simplest thing in the world, the way WaveScore is going to work. You're going to share your link to invite followers. Sign-ups from your link become Wave Level 1 players. Sign-ups from Wave Level 1 players become Wave Level 2 players, and so forth, potentially in infinite levels. Active players anywhere on your wave, anywhere on one of your wave levels, increase your total wave score each week. As your wave score increases, you advance in status and continue to win more Cybercoin. So the object of the game is the simplest thing in the world. All you're doing is doing your thing, building a network, and increases your wave score. And as your wave score increases, you advance in status. That's the object of the game. You start at the lowest status and try to get to the highest status by the end of the week. And as you advance in status, your wave gets bigger. The wave levels get deeper. It unlocks wave levels. So If you have an account, you set up your profile, you automatically each week you get 3 levels, 3 wave levels, wave levels 1, 2, and 3. When anyone logs in on one of those levels or signs up as a new person that you introduced them to WaveScore, if they're on one of those wave levels and they're on the network doing anything, you're getting 7 points for each person one time each week. So, like if you had 20 people, you'd have 140 points. Okay, you can also score points. You can also score points by taking some quizzes and some surveys and some cool things, which is a big part of this whole thing. But the major part is the people. Okay, so now say you got 20 people, you have 140 points. Now your WaveScore has surpassed 100. It unlocks more levels, and as it gets deeper, the points get smaller, but as they get deeper, there's probably going to be more and more people. Kathy, on levels 5 through 12 right now, do you know how many people you have? I asked you this the other day. Can you give me a ballpark?
About 22,000.
So 22,000 would probably give her a WaveScore of, 4, 5, 6, 7 points on each one of them, like 100,000. So this is very realistic to have these numbers within these levels. They don't have to be as dense as what Kathy's is. The good news for everyone, and I want y'all to really get with me on how happy we are about this. Kathy is one of, officially a corporate executive with WaveScore. She's one of the managing partners here. She's done a lot to get this started. You know what that means? She doesn't get to play the game anymore. So all those points she would have been getting are going to go to you guys. Isn't that awesome? So you go. But you get to play for another 10 days, right, until September 6th. So go, Kathy. WaveScore continues to go up as people are logging in on your network, and so you advance the status. The highest status is Rockstar. We will be, the Lamborghini ads on Viewtrakr will still stand for the first person that hits Rockstar. Did I mention it won't be Kathy? But just so y'all know, if y'all think she's got like a crazy head start, she does, but we get to, mark her off the list.
Thanks, Ty.
I just want to make sure you were still laughing. All right, so.
Oh, yeah, I'm laughing.
So are we, this is the simplest thing in the world. It's just people on your wave. And when they come in and do anything, they score points. And as they score points, you earn cyber points. You sign up to get a cool place to do your normal thing on social media. You share links to expand your wave and increase your wave score, and you win valuable cyber coin because it's like real money that you can spend at just about every major online store. Okay? So now that your wave network is going viral, and we believe a lot of people have networks going viral in Viewtrakr, and we, based on everything we know and everything we're seeing and everything we're hearing, we think it will be 10, 20-fold, 10, 20 times faster that people are going viral when we go with WaveScore. It's more engaging, it's more exciting, so forth and so on. So now that you have a network that's going viral like Kathy does, how can you put it to work for you? How can you turn this into something that is beneficial to you more than just making maybe a few hundred or a few thousand or a little bit of money in money that you can spend online? So with this program, we have an advertising scenario that's going to give the small businessman the chance for unlimited exposure, okay? And what that means is you're going to find out there that there's a lot of systems. There's a lot of funnel systems. There's a lot of systems that send a person to this and tell you when someone wants this, and they do content management and contact management. But you're not going to see too many systems that really are bringing in a new prospect into your world every 90 seconds, like what's happening with Kathy and some other people on this. So I've got some new slides that I'm going to introduce, and I'm going to hand it to Mike. So here's what's going to happen. Now everybody that's using this page right here in your entire network, okay, whether they're on your first level or whether you're 1,000th level, if they're playing for free, you get an opportunity to be part of the owner of this network. So if you look at this giant billboard on the right, this is where you're going to share your vision. This is where you're going to share your business, okay? This is your space that you own, okay? This has never been done before. This is brand new technology, and we are super excited about having something that is this new and this fresh. But it's already working on Viewtrakr with our smaller banners, but this is what it's going to look like when WaveScore launches, okay? You're going to have this much of the most exotic and sexy space on the page is going to belong to you to market your product, to sell ad space to others, and this is going to be your channel, okay? And not only are you having your own channel, your own network now, you are going to get the alpha WaveScore analytics that come with it. We're going to have some of the most sophisticated geo-tracking, demographic targeting, psychographic targeting, meaning getting inside the head of these people that are out here playing the game because they're taking all kinds of quizzes and surveys for Cybercoin. And I've got a little 2-year-old here. I'm babysitting tonight. We made it all the way through. I think we did pretty good with James and I both doing this. And I'm going to hand this over to Mr. Mike Singleton to talk to you about how you can actually, what happens when, I'm going to let you take it from there, Mike.
Okay. All right.
Mike Singleton rocks. Go, Mike.
All right. So let's talk about how you, how you can take advantage of the controller media alpha package, and also talk about what happens when people in your network upgrade to the controller media alpha package. So it's really cool because it's a fixed cost. Facebook is an example of a company that doesn't have a fixed cost. The more you want to advertise, the bigger the audience, the more it costs. So that we have one cost here, and it's unlimited viewership, meaning that no matter how big your network grows, you can expose them to what it is that you're marketing or promoting. You get giant digital posters, global wave ad replication, which means it replicates to all the pages automatically within a second. WaveScore data analytics, which the $25 a month cover that, so you can do precision ad targeting. You don't want to just send stuff to people that aren't interested in that because it's just wasted marketing. So the controller media alpha package really takes advertising and marketing to a whole new level when you're talking about pushing it through a network. All right, and it does increase your traffic significantly. The Cybercoin commissions can now be cashed in for cash, and you can pull that out the computer. We have a MasterCard that you get with when you become a controller media alpha package. It's $9.95 a year though, and you can actually take all the money that you had in the free game, and you can take it out and transfer it to the MasterCard. And you can go pay your rent, you can go put gas in your car, whatever you need. Network ownership assets is probably the thing we should really double asterisk here, because the network ownership assets is what everyone doesn't have, and it's where you can build an empire, you can build a network, but once you build it, you get the deed to it, you own it, meaning that you can do whatever you want with that. And your controller commissions, meaning that, okay, so you're a controller, and now that you're a controller, what happens if someone else becomes a controller? Because if someone else becomes a controller, that means that they get to put their banner up. So what happens to your banner? Does it fall off? The answer is yes. I'll explain how that works here. You have a one-time activation commission. We have a monthly reoccurring commission, unilevel 7-tier affiliate matrix, and unlimited depth management differential overrides. The big guys on number 4. That's where a huge amount of money comes in. Number 3 protects you so that you never get coded out. Number 2 makes sure that you're getting that consistent income every single month. And number 1 is getting you going. So you're a controller, and now you're going to go bring on another controller, right? You're going to bring someone on at the $4.95 and the $25 a month. When they pay $4.95, you're getting paid $100. So you just refer, you're a controller, you refer your friend on who's a controller, they pay the $4.95, boom, you've made $100. And off their $25 that they're paying each month, you're getting $7 a month reoccurring. Now you're going to stay, this is your compensation plan until you advance with on your 5th activation, you become an expert. So now as an expert, that tier 1 says one-time activation 200. That means if you are an expert and you go refer a controller now, you're getting paid more because, hey, you're an expert. So they pay $4.95, you get $200 off everybody's 25 that's in your friendship network. Everyone is paying $25 a month. Now you're getting 8, no longer 7. You got a pay raise. And every single person that comes in after the first controller you bring on board as an expert, meaning that, so you bring on an expert, you're an expert, you bring on a controller, that controller gets a controller, who gets a controller, who gets a controller, who gets a controller, you're making $100 unlimited levels deep, and you're making anywhere from $1 to $4 a month off every single one of them that come in. Now you go get 10 activations, you're a specialist. You go out and get 20 activations, you're an architect. Okay, we got several architects, a few architects on the call tonight, and that's a nice hefty increase there. As an architect, when somebody pays $4.95 that you personally enroll, you get 300 of that $4.95. Can we talk about lion's share? That's the lion's share. And as a monthly reoccurring income, you're getting $10 a month off of everyone that's in your friendship network that you were getting paid 7 on, 8, 9 on, 9 on. Now you're getting paid $10 a month on everyone there that you personally enroll, and you're getting anywhere from $5 to $10 a month off your entire team. That's outstanding. We got a couple maestros here on the call tonight. Boom, you can see it's an extra $25 increase on the one-time activation. It's an extra $1 increase on the monthly. You got the Grandmaster, which is $340 and $12 a month. You've got Rockstar, where they pay $4.95. As a Rockstar, when you have someone pay $4.95 to join the advertising portion of this, the controller media package, you get $350 of that $4.95, and you're getting $13 every single month. And all those tabs you see there in yellow, the tier 2 through tier 7, we haven't even talked about that money. That just adds to everything that I just said. And this really continues and perpetuates forever. But like Ty did mention, he said that we really don't want to incentivize everybody to upgrade because the power is in the network. You don't want everyone advertising. You don't want to get cut out unless you're going to build a wide team. You're going to bring in a lot of people. Then I can see that. However, the real fortune is in the game. The fortune is in the game. So I'm going to go ahead and pass this back over to Kathy. She's not only is she a maestro, she's a rock star when you talk about closing it out. Go ahead, Kathy.
That was a good one. I don't know if that was Ty or what. But guys, great call. Ty, Mike, you guys always do a fantastic call. Something that wasn't really brought up, unless I missed it, but guys, from now until January 1st, anyone who comes in for $25 and $25 a month will be grandfathered in to the $4.95 package. Okay, so you have several months to kick this into high gear, get your network, it's all about the Freewood network like everybody has said. And guys, thank you very much. We do have these Monday through Thursday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So, bring some guests. And thank you very much. Good night, guys.